Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In the last video we talked about what is evolutionary psychology and why we should be spending research money on it. If you've missed that video, it should be appearing on the top right part of your screen right now. Also, a link of the previous video will be in the description. In this video, we look into the history of evolutionary psychology as well as what is often studied by evolutionary psychologists. Our history lesson will start in the 1850s to the 1870s with Charles Darwin, the first evolutionary psychologist as mentioned in the last video. Darwin claimed that our emotional expressions evolved the same way as our physical features. After Darwin, we jump forward to the year 1890 in William James's influential book, The Principles of Psychology, where he used the term evolutionary psychologist for the first time. James argued that some human behaviors reflect the operation of instinct. In 1908, William McDougall adopted this perspective in his textbook titled An Introduction to Social Psychology. He had the same belief as James before him, but he thought of instinct as complex programs in which specific stimuli trigger particular emotional states that increase the likelihood of specific behaviors. Come the 1920s, and evolutionary theory, when applied to human behavior, start losing ground to behaviorism, championed by scholars such as John Watson. The rise of behaviorism mainly relied on the view of the blank slate. The blank slate claims that our behaviors are determined almost entirely by our experience. One of the contributors to the widespread acceptance of the blank slate in academic circles is the vastly different social norms observed across cultures by anthropologists. Many social scientists unfortunately interpreted these findings as saying that human nature is infinitely malleable. Fortunately, the blank slate viewpoint is starting to lose favor in academia, since being faced by mounds of empirical findings. A more careful look at human societies of all kinds shows what is called human universals, strongly suggesting a universal human nature which we will discuss at length going forward. Now that we have some information about what is evolutionary psychology and how it got to where it is today, you may be asking yourself what evolutionary psychologists study. We study social exchange, kin detection, personality, fiction, art, beauty, economics and economic decision making, and many more topics. And unlike anthropology, we consider studying humans in modern societies to be fair game, so that anyone doing anything anywhere with anyone is a potential study subject, including me making these videos and you watching them. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we will discuss what evolutionary psychology is not in order to prevent any errors while we study the subject.